Bright morning, everyone. I am Jasper Mila Cuesta, and together with my group, we will discuss the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the country. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. The care of our own historical memory reveals the degree of civilization and morality of a country. Cultural heritage is an expression of the ways of living developed by a community and passed on from generation to generation, including customs, practices, places, objects, artistic expressions, and values. The term cultural heritage encompasses several main categories of heritage, namely cultural heritage and a natural heritage. So, what is a cultural heritage? Cultural heritage focuses on the achievements of human societies. This includes historical sites, landmarks, and artistic expressions that represents the way of life, traditions, and customs of a community. On the other hand, natural heritage refers to the natural landmarks, landscapes, and biodiversity that have been preserved and recognized as integral parts of a country's heritage. The following are the World Heritage listed by the UNESCO in the Philippines. Baroque churches of the Philippines, historic town of Vigan, rice terraces of Ifugao, Tubataha Reef Natural Park, Mount Hamigitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary, and the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River Natural Park.
Bright afternoon, everyone. My name is Divine Grace C. Gabas, and for today, I will be tackling about the Baroque churches of the Philippines. So, what is Baroque? The word Baroque refers to an artistic and architectural style that originated in Europe during the late 16th century to 18th century. This style is characterized by elaborate and ornate details, grandeur, dramatic expressions, and a sense of movement and emotions. It was used in art, music, architecture, and literature, and often reflected the power and influences of the Catholic Church and European monarchies. Baroque Churches of the Philippines, year 1993. These Baroque churches was built during the Spanish era in the late 16th and 18th century. These churches are in Paway, Ilocos Norte, Santa Maria, Ilocos Sur, Intramuros, Manila, and Miagao, Iloilo. All of them were inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage Site list on 1993.
San Agustin Church, also known as Paway Church, is a historic church located in the Paway, a town in Ilocos Norte, Philippines. It was built between 1704 and 1894 and is famous for its unique architectural style, known as Earthquake Baroque. This style incorporates thick walls and large buttresses, which were designed to help the church withstand earthquakes, a common occurrence in the Philippines. The church is constructed out of coral stones and bricks, giving it a distinctive look. Its facade is adorned with intricate carvings, and it features a tall, separate bell tower that was used to help warn the townspeople of approaching storms or invading forces. San Agustin Church is not just a beautiful structure, it is also a significant cultural and historical site. In 1993, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing its importance as part of the Philippines' rich history and architectural heritage. Today, it attracts many visitors both for its stunning beauty and its roles in the community, serving as a place of worship and the symbol of the town's heritage. The Church of Nuestra Señora de la Asunción, located in Santa Maria, Ilocos Sur, Philippines, is an old Catholic church built in the 18th century. It is known for its beautiful Spanish-style architecture, which includes walls made of coral stones and a decorated front that has detailed designs. Inside, the church features a lovely altar and a colorful paintings on the walls. In 2001, it was recognized as a national cultural treasure because of its historical importance. Today, it is an important place for both worship and cultural heritage in Ilocos Sur. The Church of the Immaculate Conception of San Agustin is a historic Catholic church located in Intramuros, Manila, Philippines. Built in 1607, it is known for its beautiful Baroque architecture, which features detailed design on the outside and a grand altar inside. This church is the oldest stone church in the Philippines and is a part of a group of churches recognized by UNESCO, or United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. As a World Heritage Site, it represents the country's rich history and culture. Today, the church is still used for religious services and is also a popular destination for visitors.
Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva. The Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva, also known as Miagao Church, is a Roman Catholic church in Miagao, Iloilo, Philippines. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a National Cultural Treasure. The church is famous for its mix of Baroque and Renaissance styles. Its front wall or sa atubangan sang simbahan has a detailed carvings that show both Western and Philippine motifs. The most striking figure or ang mapansin dahil mo ba, ang manotice ni mo dayon is ang large coconut tree carved into the pediment. Bali ara siya sa triangular upper part of the front of the church. Bali amo ni ang church. Ari ni mo di makita sa upper parts ng church ang makitan ang large coconut tree, which is symbolize the tree of life. Saint Christopher carrying the Christ child or si Papa Jesus on his back while holding on to a lush coconut tree for support. Bali, ang ara naman sa mga kilid ato is ang mga plants like ang papaya and ang mga guava tree. The construction of this church began in 1787 and completed in 1797. The church has a thick walls or ang the makapal na wall and has two watchtowers to protect it from Moro raiders. Bali amo ni sila ang gapanulong or adto sa mga kontra sila territory sila enemy ba nun. Then ang two watchtowers is bale also serve as a lookout point nila. This group of churches ang amo ni siya ang mga San Agustin Church, Church of Nuestra Señora de la Asunción, Church of the Immaculate Conception of San Agustin, and the Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva. Establish a style of building and design that was adapted to the physical condition in the Philippines and had an important influence on later church architecture in the region. Ang apat na church are outstanding examples of the Philippine interpretation of the Baroque style and represent the fusion of the European church design and construction with local materials and decorative motifs to form new church building tradition. Bale, ang katong apat nga church nga akong na-mention are important because they show how European church design were adopted to the Philippines and they use or gagamit sila sa mga local materials and decoration nag-create siya sang new style of church architecture that is unique to the country.
The rice terraces of the Golden Yen, 1995. The Banawe rice terraces, or rice terraces of the Philippines Golden Yen, was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995 for its cultural importance. There are 5 sites included in this inscription, all of which are part of the Cordillera region of the Philippines. Rice terraces is a showpiece of a complex method of farming employed by native Ifugao who live in the area. It is believed that the rice terraces took about 2,000 years to complete. All the rice terraces carved out the slopes of the mountains. It is also took an entire community to maintain these living rice terraces.
The rice terraces of the Philippine Cordilleras is an outstanding example of an evolved, living cultural landscape that can be traced as far back as 2 millennia ago in the pre-colonial Philippines. The terraces are in the remote areas of the Philippine Cordillera mountain range on the northern island of the Luzon, Philippine archipelago. While the historic terraces serve an extensive area, the inscribed property consists of 5 clusters, the most dark and impressive terraces located in 4 municipalities. They are all the product of the Ifugate group, a minority community that has occupied this mountain for thousands of years. The rise of terraces of the Philippine Cordilleras located in Luzon mountain ranges are a 2,000-year-old cultural marvel created by the Ifugao people. These terraces, found in 5 clusters across 4 municipalities, showcase a sustainable and intricate agricultural system reflecting the harmony between the community and nature.
So the third town is the historic town of Vigan. Established in the 16th century, Vigan is the best preserved example of a planned Spanish colonial town in Asia. Its architecture reflects the coming together of cultural elements from elsewhere in the Philippines, from China and from Europe, resulting in a culture and townscape that have no parallel anywhere in East and Southeast Asia. Vigan is unique for having preserved much of its Hispanic colonial character, particularly its arid street pattern and historic urban layout. Its significance also lies on how the different architectural influences are blended to create a homogeneous townscape.
Great afternoon, everyone. I'm Joanne Echanhariki, and this is my report. Tabataha Reefs Natural Park, 1993 and 2009. Tabataha Reefs Natural Park lies in a unique position in the center of the Sulu Sea and includes the Tabataha and Jassi Baslis reefs. It protects an area of almost 100,000 hectares of high-quality marine habitats containing 3 atolls and a large area of deep sea. The property is home to a great diversity of marine life. Whales, dolphins, sharks, turtles, and Napoleon wrens are amongst the cat species found here. The reef ecosystem supports over 350,000 species of coral and almost 500 species of fish. The reserve also protects one of the few remaining colonies of breeding seabirds in the region. So the reef serves as the protection of marine habitats and marine animals in that area.
This park features a spectacular limestone cracks landscapes with an underground river. One of the river's distinguishing features is that in emigrants directive into the sea, and its river portion is subject to detailed influence. The area represents a significant habitat of biodiversity conservation. The site contains a full mountain-to-sea ecosystem and has some of the most important forests in Asia. So, here's the explanation. These natural wonders showcase the Philippines' rich biodiversity and unique geological features, making it an important site of conservation research, and sustainable tourism. A unique and biodiverse park featuring an underground river sustaining limestones, cracks, landscapes, and significant conservation's importance. Here scenes activities that would you enjoy Some of them their guide boat tourists through the underground river.
Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999 for its natural importance. It is commonly referred by tourists as the underground river. The national park is located within a cave that you must travel by boat. The cave dome measures at about 300 meters in length, wherein it is filled with the river channels, rock formations, and deep water holes. Aside from being recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is also named as one of the new 7 Wonders of Nature in 2011.
Forming a north-south running mountain range along the Piedde Peninsula and the southern part of the Eastern Mindanao Biodiversity Corridor. The Mount Hamiguitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary has an elevation range of 75 to 1,637 meters above sea level and provides critical habitat for a range of plant and animal species. The property showcases terrestrial and aquatic habitats and the species that they host at a series of different elevations or responding to highly dissimilar soil and climate conditions. Features a variety of habitats including agro-ecosystem, dipterocarp forest, montane forest, mossy forest, and unique mossy pygmy forest. May aras ang lain-lain ng mga ilistaran tungkol na ang agro-ecosystem, dipterocarp forest, montane forest, and mossy forest kag mossy pygmy forest. High levels of endemism, especially among amphibians 75% and reptiles 84%. Taas nga levels ng endemism labi na sa mga amphibians 75% kag reptiles 84%. Part of the Philippines National Integrated Protected Area System. Faces rates among illegal wildlife collection, mining, development, tourism, impact, and climate change. Nagaatubang sa mga bantahalan sa illegal nga pagkolekta sang wildlife, mining, development, tourism, impact, and climate change. Officers, ecotourism attractions including waterfalls and hide and sea and mossy pygmy forest.
The Mount Hamiguitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary provides a sanctuary to a host of globally threatened or endangered species, an endemic flora and fauna species. The endemic flora and fauna species are plants and animals that are native to be found only in a specific geographic area, 8 of which are found nowhere else except Mount Hamiguitan. This includes critically endangered trees, plants, and the iconic Philippine eagle and the Philippine cockatoo.
In conclusion, preserving our heritage, whether cultural or natural, ensures that future generations will continue to learn from it and appreciate the legacy of the past. It is a testament to a country's respect for its history, its values, and its commitment to sustaining the world for future generations.